So the season one finale obviously left the Turners in some pretty dire straits. So I was wondering if you could uh, tease what lengths they're willing to go to get Jericho back.
Oh, great question. I think yeah, I think there is no limit to what it is. That's the joy of playing it. At least is there's kind of no ceiling to what we can do, and that's what's great. That's what's exciting to talk about with Night. See where we're going with it because there's no limit. I think Lauren has fantastic moments in this new season where it proves that right.
Yeah, Dorothy for sure has to takes a turn to insanity um, to do anything to get her child back in her arms, and that was scary to read, scary to figure out how to play, but ultimately really fun to do that work.
So I want to pick up on what you're saying, Lauren, because you're right. She kind of takes like a 180, and I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about how that really tests their relationship even more than season one.
Uh, yeah, well, I guess Dorothy kind of turns away from the delusion and now has a very practical problem and is driven to solve this problem using all of her journalistic prowess and whatever else she can draw upon. And yeah, I mean, she's really quite misguided. And then you have this counterpart, which is Sean has this beautiful crisis of faith that he's wrestling with while she's going into darker and darker places. So it's I don't know, it's a funny dynamic. It's very intense.
Yeah, I thought what was excellent about it was that we're now not in a way on paper. If you can follow it, seems bizarre, obviously, but obviously we've had to play it out. But in a way, they've given Dorothy and Sean a real thing to focus on in a way. Sean now is not having to pretend if she's asking him to go out and search for things and do this thing and why isn't he doing this? Well, the baby's taken. At the end of season one, if you caught the baby leaves, as does the babysitter. As the nanny. So Leanne and Nell's character leaves, and we are now in a real crisis. So that's what I liked about it, even though it gets more supernatural and scary and thrilling. It still has that basis of reality. It's still what would a couple do if their baby was gone, and so it's a layer on a layer, which is fun to play, but it's still, it gives it something, I don't know, it gives it more grit. Because I think losing your baby the way we did, and with the doll, it was, it's kind of bizarre and peculiar, and it was fun. But it's nice that they've given us something really like a wedge, to actually have. And I think it gives us back our relationship in a way. It gives us back our to and fro. And, I think it gets crazy, but it's good for them in a way.
All right, it looks like that's all I have time for today, but thank you so much. Congratulations on the season 3 renewal, and good luck with the rest of the junket.
Thanks, Megan.
Thank you so much.